Hey everybody, how we doing? My name is Scott Schertzen, alongside Mr. Ryan O'Regan and Mr. Davion Boosty, who does a fantastic job at impersonating an injured seal, as evidenced by yesterday's video for Jennifer Walt. What is it? She-Hulk, I think. Whatever the hell we just did yesterday, I forgot.
It wasn't an injured seal.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, the She-Hulk, the She-Hulk attorney at law. There we go.
Oh my god,
dude, I'm fucking wiped at this point. This is going to be terrible. Anyway,
all right. Scott has no love for anything Marvel anymore. We get that. That's why we're finally doing this video, something that I know he enjoys.
Yes. Hey everybody, what's going on? No, but in this case here, it is time for Dragon Ball Evolution. Watching Dragon Ball, worst one of them all. It's the one where Goku goes to school. Live action Dragon Ball. We are gonna lol. Don't forget that first and foremost rule. We come and mock this trash with Ryan, Scott, and D. Dragon Ball Evolution. It's fucking misery.
We've been waiting to do this for months, so in that time, he's worked up a theme song.
By request, yes, this is. Yeah.
But yes, we are finally doing Dragon Ball Evolution, a movie that we much maligned and much talked about we were doing, constantly being pushed back and back and back. But considering this weekend we do have the absolute premiere of Dragon Ball Superhero in the States, it only felt appropriate to finally do it now.
Right.
And I say this also playing Fortnite with, Beerus and Goku and all that.
And right now I have regrets.
You're the one who has been wanting to tout this around. The fact that you own the movie, the fact that you spent like $5 or less at the bargain bin of Walmart to own this thing. You have been showing that to us on screen for God knows when, and now you're doubting?
You got to pay the price with the rest of us, you bastard. You're in this with the rest of us. Because look, down there, that's your Goku.
No, it's not my Goku.
It's not my Goku. The funny thing about this is basically he's bullied and picked on in school. You look at that dude. Would you mess with a guy like that? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Ryan probably would and probably die in the process, but none of us would.
Dude, look at those arms. Would you really want to take the chance on that? Growing up as the fat kid that was bullied, I wish I looked like that as a kid growing up, even with the hair.
I don't care about the arms. Look at the hair.
Yeah,
that to me that tells me he's an Avril Lavigne fan from like the early 2000s. I would take him on.
I'm sorry, I was doing Michelle Branch over there. Who's Avril Lavigne? Skater Boy was her. Okay, so all right. Anyway, you want to get this? Yeah,
they slowly. Someone get him a sensu bean. He's dying already.
Gonna need a sensu for that one. So. All right. While we do this, by the way, I will be peppering in various quotes or various fun facts about this film, various nuances. First and foremost, for example, I'm going to drop this one right before we start. This film, the original version, when it started in pre-production back in 2002, it was supposed to have Jackie Chan playing Master Roshi. Akira Toriyama was 100% on board with that idea. 100%.
All right. Try saying that again now without your foot messing with the wires.
God, this is going to suck that. In the original version that they were supposed to do back in 2002, when they started in pre-production on this, Akira Toriyama had wanted and actually had interest from Jackie Chan to play Master Roshi in this. And as a result, it was going to be really interesting to see because Jackie Chan was interested. Akira Toriyama was very interested to have Jackie Chan involved. And then, of course, years went by. Chan lost interest. They moved on, and he got Chow Yun-Fat, which is not a bad choice. But you'd have a Master Roshi that would appear a lot more badass and probably doing his own stunts.
Yeah, but with Master Roshi, it's not so much about his fighting prowess. It's about the characterization of him being like a wise old codger with a heavy amount of perv appeal.
Exactly.
I think Jackie Chan probably would have been the better pick because he's done comedy in that sense.
Well, yeah. Well, Jackie Chan did City Hunter, and he was a perv in that one.
Right. So I would say I would have actually taken Jackie Chan over Chow Yun-Fat. Nothing against Chow Yun-Fat, but
no, he was a good person at the time.
Yeah, he's always just had like a demeanor of like very bland, very bland-faced.
You think about like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon as your Master Roshi.
Right. I mean, even Jet Li probably would have been a better pick because
Oh hell no!
if you aged him up, if you gave him a bald head, gave him the beard, and just made him all like scrawny and scraggly with like the shirt on and the shell and everything, and then just like have him rip open and just like attack, absolutely.
Hell no!
Oh my god.
Yeah, but where do you put Ernie Hudson into all this?
Exactly.
I have no idea.
All right,
I couldn't see Jet Li as Master Roshi. I'm sorry. Hell no. I would lose all respect for Jet Li if he would have done that. I believe Jet Li would lost all respect for himself doing that role.
And yet he did the Expendables.
Yeah, well, that was okay though. Expendables 2 weren't bad.
What's wrong with you?
You know, there's a fourth one coming out of that too. Anyway, you want to get this rolling?
Yes.
Cool.
Begrudgingly.
Yes. Hey, the sooner we start this, the sooner we finish this.
All right.
D, you want to do the countdown?
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, a 1.
20th century. Yeah, 20th century.
Dragon, rock the dragon.
Oh, Christ. Step into the Grand Tour.
20th Century Studios, ladies and gentlemen, not 20th Century Fox.
Yeah. No, this is, I got Fox on this one. She's a 20th Century Fox.
She's a Fox. Yeah.
Dune Entertainment 3. You wonder if that place is still around.
Probably not.
No.
It went the way of Square Movie Studios.
The warlord named Piccolo.
Yeah.
That's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. You have to remember, this is a movie that pretty much takes place during the Dragon Ball series. Not Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball.
Yeah. And they got the guy from the guy that plays Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel as Piccolo. And
he was also Brainiac in Smallville, which was interesting because the original Goku choice was supposed to be Tom Welling. Mm-hmm. So I did a video 5 facts in 1 minute on this dreck of a film. So I still remember some of the facts I put in on that video.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh.
What was that? The 4-star ball or the 5-star ball? I forget.
His was a 4-star ball.
Yeah. Okay.
The first rule is there is no rules. That's exactly what I said basically in my opening song. The
CGI sweat.
Yeah. Oh God, that looks so bad.
That one teardrop was just oy.
And you know the funny thing, they turned this into a video game too. There was a PSP game on this. And the fight will inevitably break out as soon as it lands. And
they really loved slow-mo in this.
Mm. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen, are we having fun?
Yes, this is Goku.
Mm. Yes, and that's his grandpa that raised him.
Yes.
Which is legit.
You may remember him as the Keymaster in the Matrix sequels.
Oh yeah, you also do get the power pole in Fortnite too.
That makes sense.
That's your pickaxe.
Yeah. Now there was a drinking game. There was a drinking game in this where every time you see someone, Goku make a fart face, you take a shot.
After the last drinking game I did, no.
Yeah, look at his fart face.
Yeah.
That's a drink.
Hot.
Now, see, here's the thing. The stuff used for the fighting, whatever strings or whatever they might have used, not unlike you would find in other martial arts movies.
Right.
Yeah, except they did it better. Hmm. You fell for it again, you dumbass.
Was that an egg?
It was a watermelon, I thought, or something.
Oh,
Jackie.
Yes.
Key.
true
The fact
power,
that I actually say it right, I'll give them credit.
true power comes from inside.
Yeah, except they refer to the Kamehameha as the most powerful of the airbending techniques, which harkens back to another film that we watched literally 3 months ago, believe it or not. Amazingly.
Yeah.
Which is weird because they always said it was the Kamehameha wave.
Which, by the way, for the record, I have always hated hearing that. It's the
What,
Kamehameha. Ha, the word ha in Japanese is actually wave. So,
Kame, ame,
Mhm.
ah.
no, you are special. You are good, Matt Hardigan. You are good.
But see, this is here is the big difference. Considering Grandpa died when Goku was still a little child, what if he was still around to the point that he was able to take care of Goku until he became of teenager age? He probably wouldn't be going to school. He wouldn't be just training every single day and night into his 30s and 40s.
Maybe. You could have something there.
Yeah.
I mean, Chi-Chi did enroll Gohan in school as a high schooler.
Right. So I mean, you knock on the fact that he goes to school in this, but it's like, really think about it. What would Grandpa have done with him if he was around and Goku just kept getting older and older?
True.
Hey, it's a thing.
Team 4-star.
It's a 4-star Dragon Ball. How many Dragon Ball? Oh, there's 7 Dragon Balls.
Well, yeah, there's 7 Dragon Balls, except for the latest Dragon Ball Super arc, which centers around Granola, where there are 2 Dragon Balls on this planet that they visited. There's Dragon Balls all over the friggin' place in this galaxy now.
By the way, I will say the actor's arms are hairy enough. You could imagine him turning into a monkey.
Yeah. But I don't know. I remember Justin Chatwin. He did an episode of Doctor Who.
Now here's where it gets weird.
What, he goes to high school on a motor scooter? Yeah.
Well, that and the whole Unitech High School. It's like,
You couldn't even make
I'm
an orange
sorry. Where's Capsule Corp?
Yeah. Dude, the writer of this movie has openly apologized for it, calling it a piece of garbage. I ran over your bike.
It would have been great if they actually utilized Capsule Corp in this universe. It would have been world building.
Was
Whatever happened to this actor?
Oh,
he was in this movie, and that pretty much hit his career.
Dude, I think there's an actor in this movie. I think one of those 2 guys, his name is like Texas Battle.
Yeah, that's
him. That's Texas Battle.
That's Texas Battle? Okay.
I've seen him in some straight-to-video stuff, but outside
Goku
of
fart
that...
face. Goku fart face.
Shot 2.
Yeah. God, I wish I really had alcohol for this.
What happened to Texas Battle? Yeah.
His name was Texas Battle. That's what happened to him.
Yeah, really. Fart face.
That's a porn name or a straight-to-video action movie guy.
Green shot.
You don't have many options.
No, because he's supposed to have been, during this time when this film came out and other films that he was in, he was supposed to be this next big thing.
Look at Piccolo.
Now, if there was, in fact, a sequel, it was going to be centered around the Saiyan saga. And Piccolo would have actually had the redemption arc that he had and died for Gohan.
Which actually kind of would have been a little bit interesting because then you'd have to really do a real age jump from them going to high school to him and Chi-Chi ending up having a kid of reasonable age.
Yeah.
That he could go ahead and be trained.
In the Japanese version, he was just shy of 5 years old. In the American version, he was just shy of 6. Gohan was during the Saiyan battle.
Right.
So yeah, you'd have to do a story jump. Krillin would have been introduced. I don't know if Yamcha would have died.
Really, Krillin's supposed to have been here.
Now, remind me, who is she supposed to be?
This is Mai.
My.
Yeah, she was actually one of Pilaf's two assassins. There was Shao and there was Mai. They were more bumbling and less cleavage. She was more bumbly and less
So
cleavage.
she's the girl that always hung around with the dog, who was dressed as a ninja?
Yeah.
And ironically, in a weird twist, becomes Trunks' girlfriend later on. Because the Dragon Balls turn her back into a kid again. She grows up in both timelines and becomes
Well,
Trunks'
yeah,
girlfriend.
I remember seeing that in like Super, like she had a crush on someone.
It's the same Mai.
Yeah.
But in this version, she's a servant of Piccolo because, sure, why not?
So does that mean like the whole Red Ribbon Army is just gone?
There's no Red Ribbon Army in this version now.
Right.
You know, in the original version, I'm going to probably be saying that a lot in this, Emperor Pilaf brought back Piccolo and got him out of the Genshi jar.
I mean, that tracks.
But there's no Pilaf in this. There's no
like,
Pilaf in this version.
You want to knock on the movie for its execution, sure, but as far as like it building up scenarios that could have possibly happened, And by the way, I just can't deal with a Piccolo that doesn't have antennae. I'm sorry. You need to have those antennae.
Well, yeah, because he can connect to the internet with his antennae.
Yes.
Goku in school.
Goku learning. Because let's face it, Goku is a dumbass.
Yeah.
Normally.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, his entire game, you know, when he was a child, he played Pat Pat. Oh, you're a girl.
Wait. Fart face.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Like, no, that was a silent but deadly fart piece.
As he's like staring at Jamie Chung, which, yeah, she's clearly one of the most beautiful women on the planet. I'm not going to argue that one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, she's cute.
I can see it, but he's kind of stalkery. I met her once years ago.
How is she?
She's really chill. I forget what project it was. I literally don't remember, but.
So that's 4 shots.
Yeah. The Namekians are peaceful people, by the way.
Always with the 2,000 years ago.
Yeah. It was
Anytime you want to say dawn of time, 2,000 years ago. God forbid there was a planet before that.
Now, supposedly, the Netflix version of Avatar is going to be very similar to this. And it's supposed to take place in high school.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah. That's
I
what
thought
I was
they were
hearing.
just doing like a live action reenactment. Like,
No,
still sticking
they're
with the old scenery and.
I don't know if they changed it, but part of it was they wanted to put all the characters in high school. Which
What?
there was a joking version on Nickelodeon that was with chibi shorts where put them all in school, but it was all comedy, it was all this kind of stuff.
So it's not going to be. So it sounds like they're going to modernize it.
Yeah, which is obviously going to go over real well with the fans.
Just like this did.
Oh. You know Key?
No, it also means you're a great salsa.
Oh, God. No.
Says the guy who is called Goku.
Yeah, and Chi-Chi.
Well, at least Chi-Chi got sex appeal, so.
Yeah.
That's probably what saved this film.
It did help, yeah.
Yeah, because she was cute, she was adorable, but she also got sex appeal.
And
I don't want to think about Chi-Chi's sex appeal, considering when we first met her in the original series, she had like a bikini armor with a bladed hat.
That is true, yes. And he played Tap Tap to try and find, oh, you're a girl.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the movie.
And we are going to draw comparisons, obviously.
Oh, yes. Ew. Yeah, I'd rather go to a party than eat that too. Yeah, that's right. I'm Goku. You can tell when I slick back there.
And then it.
Yeek.
and then it shoots up. Yep.
I mean, could have done without the chicken leg stuff.
Chicken feet.
Yeah.
Chicken
Ew.
feet. Sorry. Leg, feet, stuff that shouldn't be eaten.
Now, additional fun fact: in the Japanese dub of American Dragon Ball, Goku was voiced by Kije Yamaguchi, who was also the voice of Ranma Saotome from Ranma, the voice of Usopp on One Piece, as well, and Inuyasha, and dozens upon dozens of other roles. That was your Japanese Goku in the dub of this version.
But they couldn't get the actual guy who voiced Goku?
Masuka Nozawa? No, they never got her for that.
Wow.
But it is interesting to hear Usopp do Kamehameha. Yeah, and you can totally 100% hear Usopp's voice in that.
Oh, the way I did it?
Pretty much, yeah. Well, his first role was Ranma, which was just a huge jump for his career. Ooh, fart face.
Oh, 5. 5 shots.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Fight time.
I will give this bizarre credit. I did actually kind of like this fight scene. Yeah. It's terrible, but it's kind of like still fun anyway.
Adorable.
Yeah. Yeah, like why are these guys even fucking with the dude?
Because there was early 2000s and nerds and geeks
Yeah.
and jocks. It's all soul stuff.
Remember, it was 2020 when this, I mean, not 2020, 2000 when this film came out.
2009, actually. Bro.
It was like the end of the era of the,
Okay, not everything needs slow-mo. But that did. That looked kind of cool, seeing the fists, like, implode a little.
You broke my windshield with my car.
Texas battle. Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck kind of guy? I mean, honestly, how douchey do you have to be? You take a crowbar to this guy.
Is that even a crowbar?
Well, I
It
don't
just
know.
looks like a metal pipe.
Even if it's not, but even so. And here we go. And no, wait for it. We got to get it.
I'm sorry, the hair slide was
There it is. Yes, the head
necessary.
slide.
Like it's gelled, but damn. Again with the slow-mo. Like,
Yeah.
it's like they're trying to pad out the time.
Yeah, this movie's only 85 minutes long with credits as it is.
His car got damaged.
Yeah.
I don't feel sorry because your name is what's his name again? Texas what?
Texas battle.
Yeah, I don't feel bad with a name like that.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up his IMDb.
Yeah, please do.
Yes, please.
She's got a couple red streaks in her hair, it looks like, too. I never noticed that.
She still look hot.
Oh, I'm not saying that. You know, and also to just throw out yet another point in this, he should have a tail. He does not have a tail.
Well, yeah, Roshi's the one that takes it off of him, doesn't it?
No, God does. Permanently. In the end of the first story arc, Poir turns into a pair of scissors and cuts it off when he's in Ozaru form.
Right.
And then, yeah, in order to restore the moon, Kami actually removes his tail permanently. Because by that point, he still has no knowledge of the fact that he's Ozaru, and he literally steps on his grandfather and kills him. It's only during the fight with Vegeta does he realize what he did.
Right.
It's a very good moment, actually, for the original series.
Yeah, after Dragon Ball, it's like his a lot of independent films.
Mm. He couldn't launch this into a career, huh?
He was supposed to be the next big thing.
Hmm.
Hard Kill and Magnum PI, Blowback.
Basically, a lot of television appearances and a lot of straight-to-video movies.
Right.
Most of them having Bruce Willis in them.
Yeah.
And now, if I remember correctly, Grandpa there, he just died of natural causes. He didn't die because of Piccolo.
No, and what you're talking the original Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
No, he dies because Goku steps on him in his Zaro form and kills him.
Right.
Goku murders his own grandfather without realizing it.
So, I almost prefer this over Goku inadvertently killing his own grandfather.
Well, like I said, it's one of those things that everybody kept that secret from him for years. And then when he found Vegeta and saw, the ape, he suddenly realized this is the one that destroyed the martial arts arena. And this, I was the one that killed my grandfather. And he apologized to his grandfather in the middle of the fight.
Which a lot of people probably didn't get because they didn't probably watch Dragon Ball before they watched Dragon Ball Z. They just watched Dragon Ball Z and it was like, oh, wow, all this is new.
The original dub version with Ian Corlett, he said he's the one that killed, that basically wrecked. He must be the one that wrecked the World Martial Arts Stadium.
Right.
Scott.
Foot.
Static. No.
Anything?
Much better.
Stay completely still. Don't move your body. And
I got to set up the new equipment. I really do. My God, do I have to set that up? Sorry. Thank you.
Sorry.
Is that the Dragon Ball? Is he
What is it with fighting movies and always saying, it has begun?
Everything will be explained to me when I turn 18. Why?
Find Master Roshi and tell him Piccolo has returned.
Yes. And make sure you don't use the Dragon Balls to revive me. Revive your Obi-Wan Kenobi and not like your Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen.
If you revive me, I will whoop your ass. With a leather belt.
Always have faith in who you are, which is not human. But yeah, this is his Peter Parker with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah,
moment.
Exactly.
Blech.
Fade to black.
Grandpa!
Yeah, Goku never got emotional like that over anybody.
Now,
he would just get angry and fight more.
In Dragon Ball Multiverse, which is a fantastic fan comic, there's an alternate timeline where Goku never smacked his head, and he maintained everything. He ultimately kills all the people on the planet years later, but he uses the Zaro form to step on his grandfather, and he is so proud that he finally beat his grandfather. And he's like, now I'm going to go kill all the humans, and he does.
Wow.
Oh, it's dark. Yeah, and then he basically kills everybody and suddenly suffers complete loneliness because there's no one around.
Dude, that's like the dark Doctor Strange thing from What If.
Dude, these people did a phenomenal job doing what if scenarios. Like what if Boo won, what if Cell won, and then just these timelines and their story arcs of what ended up occurring in those worlds.
Well, this would definitely be one of them. Like, what if Grandpa didn't die until he was a teenager?
Yeah.
Which, I get people being upset when you hear, oh, they're going to make a Dragon Ball live-action movie, and your expectations are probably more surrounded with, like, Dragon Ball Z as opposed to the original series, but this fits.
Yeah.
Now, the outfit is obviously an issue, because he didn't get an outfit like that until Master Roshi, right?
Correct.
Right.
But he started training with him by episode 14.
Right.
Right, but until then, he had, like, the little blue outfit.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, he started training with Master Roshi in episode 14, but he got the uniform right before the first World Martial Arts Tournament.
Right.
And it was a slightly different shade, but that's okay. You let them in my house. You're pointing a gun at my head. Why are you getting all bitchy about me?
And she even looked like a teenager. Like, the age.
Well, no, she's not supposed to be a teenager. She's supposed to be older than Goku anyways.
Well, she's supposed to be 16. I mean, well, the original Bulma was 16 there.
Yeah.
Right, but that was 16 versus how old was Goku as the kid? 5?
12.
6?
He was 12.
And Goku's what, 18 in this film?
Yeah, actually
Well,
just
that
turned
puts her
18.
in early 20s.
You know. Yeah, dumbass. Mm-hmm. Well, in the original
I
version,
mean,
she
considering
shot him in it.
she grew up with a scientist father, yeah, she would say something like that.
Yeah, she's actually one of the smartest people on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but get her old enough, and she probably would be kind of like douchey, elitist, affluent.
Do you mean by basically using the Dragon Balls to get a butt lift like she did in Dragon Ball Super Superhero?
Yes.
Yeah.
Facts.
I'm sorry I fired on you. I thought you were a murdering
I
thief.
thought you were a murderous thief.
In your own home.
That?
In your own house. Hey, that's the initials for the movie, DBE.
As opposed to, BDE.
Hmm.
Big Dragon Ball energy.
Now, in the series, she actually brings him along because she figured basically he can be a good bodyguard, and she can actually throw him basically and save herself if she has to.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Wow, we made it
they
through.
left the brief's name.
It only been 5 fart faces.
There's some capsule core right there.
Yep. That was a nice touch. I give them credit they did that.
I probably would have preferred the puff of smoke, but
Palm.
because this felt like very Transformers-y to me. Now that I think about it, the whole small thing, and then like all the mechanics coming out. It's like, just make it happen. It's just there. But yeah, it's like, I can understand people hating this, but I don't see a lot of issues so far. It's just, this is kind of how the story would go in a different timeline.
Which you have to accept it from that perspective, and I understand that. But again, it's the fact that you're trying to look at the source material itself and comparing it to that naturally.
Right, which I think now people are a little bit more inclined to be forgiving of things that are taking artistic license, which this definitely does. Because I think we've also seen when things try to be too much like the original and it doesn't fit. Look at something like Cowboy Bebop.
Well,
It wasn't bad.
No, but it wasn't good either, and certainly the fans felt the same.
I think if they would have went with season 2 and cleaned up what they did in season 1, it probably would have been a good show.
There's one dinky ass house in the middle of the whole city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't afford an island.
And somebody didn't give Master Roshi an offer to be like, here, sell us your house. Here's $800 million.
Yeah. This is why we got the background like it's an island, because they screwed up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we don't even have the turtle in this.
He had to sell the turtle. He had to sell everything and get to the big city.
Because that's where all the hot women were.
Yes, that's exactly the point. On an island by himself, all he had was his magazines. He had to go to the city to find more women. So he sold the house, he sold the island, he sold the turtle.
He's like, anything for hot women.
And again, with the slow-mo, it's like, you don't need slow-mo.
But it was that era, too. Fart face.
It's like Zack Snyder made this movie.
Yeah.
This was like the precursor to Sucker Punch. Yeah, see, he's just a little bit too intense to be Roshi.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Now he's mad because he made a bad deal.
Yeah, I mean, that Roshi was a perv, but he was also very calm in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, he almost had like a joking manner to him, which is why someone like Jackie Chan would have been good.
Yeah.
Roshi here is kind of just like, grumpy old man yelling at a cloud energy.
Yeah, in the Universal Survival arc, I mean, you saw how chill Roshi was with people that were so much more powerful than he was. Hey, it's the Matrix. That's good job, dude.
Blast.
You hit Boma.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, that just does not work for Chow Yun-fat.
No, it
I'm
doesn't.
sorry.
And I knew this line was coming. And you even saw Goku do one of these. Like, oh my god, I'm actually sitting there watching this scene.
Yeah. Like, okay, I've been pretty cool with the movie up until this point just because I'm looking at it from a multiversal point of view. But this Roshi, no, I am sorry. Maybe it's because I've gotten older and I know that pervy mentality.
Right.
But no.
Told you.
How was your grandfather?
Jet Li.
I'm doing great. My grandfather's dead. Oh, fuck.
So far, the perviest thing about him is the girl on his shirt.
Yeah.
Right.
Comfy down there, D?
Sort of.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that like tomorrow? There we go. They're perfect eggs. I read the articles.
That's not even as bad as it should have been.
Well, this is not hardcore version here too.
Correct.
Yeah, he's not flipping up Bulma's skirt or anything, but
yeah, puff puff.
And I will say they could have made her hair blue.
Well, I
would have been a little techno punk, but
I think it would have been weird.
Oh, there you go. 2 stars.
Hey D, you're kind of blending in the background there, man.
Huh?
You're completely like blending into the background right now.
I'm starting to think your head is that bomb.
So impossible to be seen.
I am so sorry, but I'm like,
yeah, like I said, when you drop down there, you're just like it's a camouflage.
It's like put on a different colored shirt so we know where you are.
Exactly.
Wait. There you go.
Who needs Master Roshi? We got Day being the pervy one.
Exactly.
Flipping up his shirt and everything.
I'm sexy.
By the way, if he trained Gohan, why doesn't he look older?
Well, he was immortal in the original version.
But still, he looks like our age. now.
I was like, yeah, Gohan looks older than he did.
It's like there's immortal, but then there's also like, plastic surgery too. That's another thing he sold the island for. He got plastic surgery, moved to the city, got his own place for the women. An island in the city where no cops can reach quickly.
Wow.
So that if he commits any sexual assault, it can't be captured.
Wow.
Look, I'm basing this off of the Roshi we've been given for years, all right?
Wait for it. Wow.
Yeah. See, there it is, the airbending techniques.
Uh-huh.
Well, this was before Airbender, so
Not really. No, the series already concluded. The movie,
Right.
yes, the series finished a year prior.
okay, a little bit better with perviness, but still.
Yeah.
Oh, that's messed up.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's training. It's a turtle shell, sort of.
Yeah, what was it? He just had him running around the island carrying stuff on his back?
Yes,
Like the
he had
milk
a
crates and stuff?
he had a 90-pound shell on his back, and he had to run errands and chores like deliver milk, run up and down stairs, avoid
Yeah.
being eaten by sharks day after day. Farming.
And he's not tired.
Well, no, because I mean, what do you do? He ran with a backpack. Whoopee.
With all of Master Roshi stuff.
Wow.
Hey, Chi-Chi's at this random island. Who would have thought?
Well, again, as when we first met Chi-Chi in the animated series, she was technically a warrior.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's like, we're going to the secret location that nobody knows about. And hey, my high school crush just happens to be there. Why not?
Well, how did she end up in the tournament after randomly meeting him as a kid?
Right.
Well, she just entered the tournament and just fought her way through. 'Cause remember, she was trained by Ox King.
Yeah, but let's face it, the world of Dragon Ball is kind of small.
Mm. Yeah, they're bringing back Frieza again. Supposedly Black Frieza.
Wait, what?
Mm.
What?
Probably some transformation of some kind. He's going by Frieza Black or Black Frieza.
Oh, so he's going beyond the gold now?
Yeah.
Or is it going to be like a Goku Black thing where he's from an alternate timeline?
No, it's not. It's I guess it's the next evolution or something because the storyline terribly tied into Goku's father, Bardock. Terrible. They considered one of the worst story arcs of the series have ever done.
Oh, there's a poop face.
Six.
Day already looks like he's drunk from the game and he hasn't even been drinking.
I'm almost wondering, should I blow this up or let people know he's there?
Who?
You.
You can.
Not wrong, he did. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, the CGI is terrible though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh no, you fell in the hole.
What? Now, see, Master Roshi would have held on for dear life.
Yes, he would have gotten a pervy face and possibly nosebleed.
Right.
He would have been like, "Oh, I got her."
I finally touched your ass. Yes.
Dude, this is a guy who got a hand on a watch to make himself miniaturized so he can sit there and watch Bulma take a shit.
Ew.
To quote Dragon Ball Z Abridged, like, I've watched that woman poop. She knows what I'm about.
Ew.
By the way, funny thing about this, our Yamcha that's here, apparently he's like a Korean rock, pop star. He was like this huge K-pop star.
Yes.
Hmm.
That is all Yamcha ever was.
Yes. And Vegeta had my sloppy seconds. Ha 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 ha. Respect to Yamcha.
Yeah, but guess who basically's happily ever after?
Yeah. Well, also keep in mind in the anime, I think in the manga too. You know, Yamcha had girlfriends out the wazoo. He was a
Then he became a
heartthrob.
baseball player.
Yeah, and he made billions off of that. Yamcha gets too much hate. Just gonna be honest on that.
Right.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna find out what his name was.
Who's that?
The guy that played
Yamcha.
Oh, the K-pop guy. Yeah.
the
Yeah, I'm
K-pop guy.
curious. June Park.
Okay.
He was also in Speed Racer as a Yakuza driver.
Well, surely.
A lot of overseas television, a couple of animated things. I'm almost curious to see this one movie he was in, The Snot That Ate Port Harry.
What? What?
Yeah, it's an animated thing. It's an animated movie. Looks very old school internet, but he voices the snot monster. So
I'm an actor on television.
I'm curious.
By the way, can we just point out that Master Roshi just decided to jump out of the hole because he was bored?
Yeah, because he could, yeah. See, the whole thing with this is that I don't know if Yamcha is really necessary for this film.
Kind of wasn't.
Yeah. Like, they could have stuck with the core three and that would have been it.
Because you can get rid of like this entire scene and be, I don't remember Yamcha doing anything in this movie.
Facts. Except for the fact that he was Bulma's love interest.
Yeah, but you don't really need him in this movie because again, it's a different universe.
Imagine if you would, instead of using that whole rock tumbler thing to get through the wall, this is where Roshi teaches the Kamehameha.
Well, that's yeah. But no, you have to get Chi-Chi involved and have her do that thing every time you light a candle. You know, I get to take a step near you or something. Last time on Boner Ball Z.
And this just feels like more padding of the story.
Yeah, well, like I said, this is 85 minutes with credits. You need all the padding you can get. And we are just shy of a minute short of halfway through this.
Okay.
I'm starting to realize how bad.
I don't know why he's juicing up.
Hmm.
Your blood will give it life.
That's an oddly designed ship.
No, but you got to admit, he's got a great scream for a Piccolo.
He does. And listen, I don't even have a problem with the makeup on that. You know, in the mask. I think it's decent.
Right.
Yeah, he's got like a proper voice for it. It's like basically Piccolo is the closest thing to a black man that they have in Dragon Ball.
Outside
What?
of Popo.
Hold up,
Dude,
What?
you're not Mr. Popo,
He
okay?
is. Think about it. He's always the more serious one. He's always the one who's actually like comfortable being different than all the other ones. He still handles his own shit.
all right, I'll let it.
Everyone else is goofy.
And then he uses the Dragon Balls to change his skin color. Because remember, he had a power up in the latest movie. Spoilers.
We can't spoil the movie. We haven't seen it yet.
No,
No, come on.
What?
It shouldn't even be out theaters yet. What are you doing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah. I'm not seeing it
Uh-oh.
till Sunday, so both of you hush.
Piccolo's
Oh,
demon
wait.
baby.
Yeah,
I'll say this: it was better than Broly. I didn't like
exactly. What?
Nah, I don't like Broly. I like the Broly character. I was not a big fan of the fact that it took them an hour to figure out the fusion on that. Meanwhile, this guy that's as powerful, more powerful than
You should apologize.
No,
Apologize.
no.
Apologize to Broly.
Like I said, I like.
That's how lame this pseudo Power Rangers fight is right now in the movie. They're debating on other movies.
Yeah. By the way, remember how important all these characters were? Oh,
Yeah.
hey, because in the original version, Piccolo's kids, tambourine, cymbal, piano, and so forth, only Goku was the only one who was able to actually beat them. But they at least had some backstory and some exposition. I mean, Piano was a very smart character as an underling.
Is that who they were supposed to be?
I'm assuming that's probably who they were. Yeah, Piccolo's kids. Instead of spitting it out as an egg, he did blood transfusion and I guess cloning.
Wow. All right.
Mm.
I
Yeah, I
always
was
just
gonna say-
thought it was like some sort of weird homage to the little green guys from DBZ.
And also, they need to be a
That
plot
first arc.
device so he can. They also need to be a plot device so he can use their corpses to hop over lava.
Right.
Hey, it's durable.
Apparently, it is. That is a hell of a risk, by the way.
And it's smart.
That's a 6-star.
Da 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 da.
All these visions.
Terminator 2 moment.
That was never a thing in the original Dragon Ball.
What's that?
Grabbing the ball and seeing visions of potential futures.
No. And down goes
Maya's
Maya.
not a threat, really.
She really isn't.
Wait. You could have went around besides hopping.
Yeah.
I got regrets. I don't even know why I got this DVD. I'm getting ready to sell this thing. Really, it was a birthday gift for somebody, and they left it here.
You mentioned that.
And I'm like, I don't know what to say.
Part face.
That's 7. Is that 7?
Oh, fart face? It could be. I lost track.
Me too.
Oh, no, that's only the 6th one.
No, the 6th one was the one where he was standing upside down.
And why is Yamcha just randomly following along?
Because he wants to make money. And they needed another character? I don't know. I guess it's because it would be hard to go ahead and do a live-action walking pig or cat.
Yeah.
Like they weren't important.
Yeah, see, it's not a bad movie. It's not as thrilling as it probably should be.
Right.
It is definitely one of the movies of 2009.
Wait, what?
It is definitely one of the movies of 2009.
Ernie Hudson.
Oh, God, yes. Ernie
Yeah.
Hudson.
Who also looks older than Roshi. And there was never a Norris,
Ernie Hudson.
right?
No, it was actually in the Japanese version, it was Mutaito. And he was one of the ones that actually sealed up Piccolo the first time and died in the process. the funny thing about this is that Ernie Hudson has, of all the characters, has probably worked the most since Ghostbusters, and he said yes to this. If you look at his IMDb credits, he's got like 300 IMDb credits because he just does not stop getting work. He's a good-looking dude for 70 some odd years old, and it blows my mind that
he's got the tools. He's got the talent.
Dude, it knocks my brain out the fact that he was in this movie.
See, I wish they had actually given Chi-Chi more of like a regular costume from the show. This red piece, I don't know. I don't like it.
By the way, in fight scenes like this, always make sure to look at the background actors because you can tell how bored they are. There was one kid who was just sitting like this.
Well, to be fair, she just walked out of competition. Yeah, I guess they would be bored.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you look at it, and they watch the scene enough times, they're just like, oh God.
I wish a girl would run to me like she did with like Chi-Chi did to Goku in this film.
Well, we'll do the tournament in the sequel. Don't worry.
Sometimes I want to run to you. All right, hang in there. Home stretch on this.
All right. I'm trying.
It's like you just met him and you've barely had much conversation.
See?
But, they're bonding because the plot requires it.
Right.
Maybe I like bad men, possibly multi-murderers that are somehow shorter than I am, but taller than I am with their hair.
Yeah, there's no chemistry.
Yeah. And also, in the original, Yamcha was not suave around women. He actually wanted the Dragon Balls for himself, so he can wish to have confidence around girls.
Yeah. If anything, I'd almost switch the actors who play Goku and Yamcha.
Yeah.
And Master Roshi.
No. I'm saying the guy who's playing Yamcha, if he was Goku, he's already got the blonde hair, so he's already.
Wait a minute, I'm confused though. You want to have
this guy?
You want to have a non-white person play your Goku?
Yeah,
you want to have a non-white person as your lead? Come on, this is 2009. Can't have that.
Yeah, he right.
Yeah, you should be happy that you even got an Asian Master Roshi. And back in 2009, it didn't end up being like Ben Affleck or something.
He's right.
Say what you will, but they've been somewhat loyal to a lot of the stuff from the series. It's just you have to work with the age change. But the way they're acting, the way they're looking, it's like I could see this guy who's playing Goku be a more convincing Yamcha.
He doesn't have a bulk, though, of a desert bandit.
No, he's scrawny. All the more reason he would be a desert bandit. He'd be sneaky. He'd be conniving. His only power would be a wolf fang fist.
Wolf fang fist. I know I screwed up.
A little bit, but it's okay.
Y'all could bash me, audience. Audience, you could bash me for that, but
that's okay. But then eventually you have to, the Kiko Ho was, as Master Roshi said, it basically Kamehameha's rat fist.
No, what Roshi was doing before when he was chanting off the nursery rhyme, that's more like it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Whiff. Like this movie did at the box office.
Mm.
When there's smoke, there's fire.
And in that... Huh.
Real Goku never would have cheated,
Exactly.
even though he constantly died and got out of heaven.
Goku died twice in the series. 3 times, technically, I think. In the main
4.
time. 4?
4.
In the main timeline?
Yep.
Raditz, Cell, Hit, and Dragon Ball Super. What am I missing?
Because I think he died twice.
Well, he died in the alternate timeline, which is really technically the actual main timeline.
Right.
He died there of heart disease. Bye, son.
Look at Goku being dragged around by his junk.
Yeah. Remember, he married Chi-Chi because he thought marriage was a kind of food.
Oh, wow.
Do you ever want to get married? You want
But
to get
again,
married?
that was also a Goku with no formal education. This is a fully formed and educated Goku.
Yeah.
Which is dangerous.
And yet still they're bonding over fighting.
Hmm. Hmm.
And this is when the commercial break would take out. It's like, next time on Dragon Ball.
Will Goku get laid? Will he understand what this is?
Will he understand what she has beneath her legs? We'll find out in the next episode.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna say it about Luffy in One Piece. I'm gonna say it about Goku in Dragon Ball.
Okay.
They're both asexual characters.
What?
Yes, I believe so. Because they have no listen. Asexual people can procreate. That's not the problem, but they don't have the emotional love
Attachment.
Yeah, So as a result, this right here, this Maxine, asexual Goku wouldn't do it. Nice move. But yeah, it's just a small thing that I've been wondering in this case.
I could just imagine Mr. Roshi if he was actually there watching with the training. It's like, you did it, Goku!
You did the unbreakable, shake the unshakable.
That's my boy!
Well, in order to be accepted into his training program, you had to bring nudes. Or bring a hot woman, which is actually how they end up with Launch.
What a perv.
Well, I guess in place of Launch, Bulma was good enough at that age.
Yeah. He asked her, where the hell, what happened to her?
Wait a minute.
Wait, bum, bum, bum. That wasn't Chi-Chi at all. Where is she hiding those Dragon Balls, by the way? Okay, never mind.
Give you 3 guesses. Roshi would eventually get it.
I'll never tell. I'll never tell.
Now, for this fight scene between the two Chi-Chis, apparently each one had to, Jamie Chung had to learn choreography for each one.
Right.
But also as 2 different fighting styles. That was a nice touch.
Which, in itself, is impressive.
Yeah. I thought that was a nice touch that nobody's aware of.
It's like this really is starting to feel like a movie that, in a bubble, would have been perfectly fine.
If it was not a Dragon Ball movie.
Right.
Right. Like, if you change the names and you change the MacGuffin item,
Mm-hmm.
it feels like it would have fit.
So, by the way, I want to just point out you kicked your girlfriend in the head. Smooth move, dumbass.
He didn't know.
Still, girls hold grudges on things like that when you punch them in the face or kick them in the head.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, they're not big fans of that, and I don't blame them.
By the way, a lot of help you were, Yamcha.
That you like,
As always.
I'm here too. You're right. He could 100% not have been involved in this movie.
Right.
Like, even Yamcha was, like, very necessary in Dragon Ball. But that was
Yeah.
because Goku was a kid. He was a strong kid, but he was still just a kid.
Yeah,
Yamcha pretty much had to play, like, big brother to him.
big brother to him,
Here.
and also had fighting. His skill set was on par with Goku at that point too.
Right.
So he was a good fight. He was a good fighter as well.
Right. But in this case, he's a non-issue.
Yeah, he's not even comic relief. He's just there.
It's not your time, Goku.
The fuck does that mean? Stop speaking in riddles, you ass clown.
I can't.
Like, normally this move blows everyone away, but I just revived you with it.
Exactly. It's like in Star Wars Episode 9. They could force heal because reasons. Tens of thousands of years of Jedi, and they never realized they could do that.
What?
Chi-Chi, I promise, when I get back, I'll marry you.
Yeah.
Don't hate me.
He didn't know.
Good luck, my friend. I'm going to get Chipotle. Bye.
Who loves Chipotle?
Dude, hell yeah. But I'm saying, you have, okay, granted, Sifu Norris is old. But you know what? He's still extremely valuable. Why the fuck isn't he coming along? He's like, the world's in peril, but you know what? I'm going to get takeout.
Wasn't there another character in this film?
Funny, but who you had in mind?
What do you mean?
Like, it was like Goku's best friend or something?
Well, Krillin's not in this, no.
That would have made a lot more sense than Yamcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to go chronological in the storyline.
How does that work with Piccolo already being here?
And
I'm saying,
Piccolo's
you could
more
have made
intimidating
Yamcha
than
his
Pilaf.
best friend at school. Sparring partner. Something.
I don't know.
I would have preferred that. Get yourself like some young actor who's got no problem going bald. And just put him with Goku.
Maybe so.
Maybe a little bit of stubble or a crew cut.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have been popular enough at this time to have been Krillin?
Maybe.
Gee, Goku, I just want to let you know that this.
Mark Hamill?
No.
Mark Hamill is Piccolo.
No, Jesus, God, no.
So that's what Yamcha does in this movie. He flips the switch on the Jeep.
Dude, he's a glorified like limo driver. He's an Uber.
Basically.
Are you
again,
Yamcha?
considering Bulma has capsule core technology, you don't need him.
Poof. Raw.
Knock the Dragon Balls out of whack.
Knock it. Dragon Ball. Ah, hoo. Ow.
Master Roshi is down. Whatever that container is, down.
Always have faith in who you are.
You know who would have been great as Krillin?
Cool.
Vern Troyer.
Yeah. But he might be too short, actually, for Krillin.
But it would have been funny.
By the way, less than 21 minutes left, including credits. Hang in there, guys.
Okay, I'm still alive. I'm still hanging in there.
I'm still standing better than I ever did.
Goku in full gi.
Because when did he have time to change into that?
While he was in the car, you saw him putting on the boots and everything.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I kind of faded out at this point. Okay, other question. Why would he bother? He's fighting perfectly well with all the other stuff he's on. That's on.
Continuity clause. The clause.
Mm-hmm.
Continuity and staying true to the show.
That's not true. That's impossible.
If you had never watched this, and the fact that you find out that Goku is the giant destroying monkey.
But wait, watch this.
It's like that's something they could have really led up to.
Oh, this is number 10, guys. This is 10. Somebody's getting drunk. Yeah, this sure enough number 10.
And yet his gi doesn't rip.
That's why it's a special gi.
In the original version, he was naked afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Also completely unaware of that, too.
And that's not the giant 8.
Nah.
I mean, he could be bigger.
You want to know what this remind me of? Bigfoot.
Yeah. In this case, it's not really Bigfoot, more like just like foot. Kind of Bigfoot.
Yamcha making the heroic sacrifice.
Yamcha doing things.
Because I've known you for a day and everything, and now I want to die for you.
Exactly.
Put some respect in my name. My name is Yamcha.
There was no respect on Yamcha's name. I'm sorry.
Yamcha, the desert bandit.
Barely respect for June Park.
Oh, no. Ow.
Where's the sensu bean?
Korin hasn't been invented in the story yet.
Protect the Dragon Ball.
You know, for a guy who's
Is he really choking him? If he's able to speak this much?
That cut is really weird too. The Goku is yours. Bleh.
I forgot Mai was still here around.
She probably did too. I'm sorry. Did the 80-year-old man you just met yesterday die?
Who?
Did the 80-year-old man you just met yesterday die? Are you more
Old
broken
men
up
keep
about
dying
that?
around him. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's got like a
All right,
Black
this
Widow
is
complex.
number 11. I got a bottle of sake, the real good stuff.
There are no rules.
That means we can do whatever we want in this movie.
Yes.
And we still don't go far enough.
What
But
do
at
you
this
see?
point, this is just like... Oh, they're reusing footage. They reused footage.
Yep.
Oh my god. You were that tired with this fight that you had to pad it out by reusing the same dodges.
Dodge!
Now,
Well, it is a Dragon
there's
Ball fight.
definitely some work that could be done with this fight scene.
Actually, it looks like a poor man's version of that fight at the end of Matrix 3.
You're right.
Which, can I point out that basically every time the Matrix movies get plugged, they always talk about the Matrix trilogy and not the quadrilogy? They never mention Resurrection.
Wait, what? The Resurrection one is the one that recently just came out, right?
Yeah. But I mean, when I turn on the Fire Stick, it always advertises, the Matrix trilogy. Watch the Matrix trilogy. Watch all 3 Matrix movies. Like, there's actually 4.
Because the reason behind it is because a lot of
Yamcha
people
did something. Yamcha did something.
He shot a gun.
Congratulations.
Like, I'm useful.
No, congratulations, you're relevant.
I'm doing things. To be at one with myself, I must be 2.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but
It means this is the closest you're going to get to Super Saiyan in a movie.
And his name is not, it's Kakarot. It's freaking Kakarot.
He doesn't know what his name is yet. He hasn't met any more of his species.
He's not a human.
And Piccolo using a death ball like Frieza had.
Really? He goes straight through the fireball. I can't believe this.
Well, it's kind of similar to how it ended against Piccolo in the original fight, because he blew a hole in his chest.
Yeah. Well, no hole in the chest, but he's obviously down.
He had 3 broken limbs and used the Kamehameha with his one remaining hand.
I still don't like that he doesn't have antennae. I can't get beyond that. I'm sorry. It's like
maybe they couldn't afford it. They couldn't afford to get
the 2 lines right there at the scout. Just pop them out.
I don't know. Oh,
Master Roshi. No.
That's another face.
No, he didn't do the face.
No, he's just smelling the fart.
No, Carl. I'm sorry, I had to do it.
It's all right.
Here's the thing. We just saw earlier in the movie that Roshi was able to revive Goku using the Kamehameha. Why didn't he try that?
Good question.
Like, why set that up if it's not going to be utilized?
Because the movie has to end.
You could have just said, yo, Dragon, I wish for $1 billion. And, well, you can't, you only have one wish, right?
Yeah.
Oh. For $1 billion or Master Roshi's life to be restored. $1 billion or Master Roshi's life to be restored. Because it's a movie, Master Roshi life must be restored.
Yeah.
If it was reality,
It's like, bitch, you're staying dead.
$1 billion.
I want to point out they brought him back real quick.
Yeah. But not his
Normally,
grandfather.
it takes a lot longer using the Dragon Balls.
Randall Duck Kim, he stays dead.
Well, he said to Goku he didn't want to be brought back.
Mm. And now I'm back with you assholes again.
That's what the sequel's for.
Yep, still waiting on that. Now they're age appropriate for the for Saiyan Saga. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, the yarn?
Yeah. Mm.
You know what?
Oh, she revived quickly.
Does Chi-Chi have parents?
Yes.
Well, yeah, her father's the Ox King.
No, I mean
Yeah.
in this.
Well, we haven't seen them, but if you looked at that house that she had the party at, doing pretty good for herself.
Mm-hmm.
It's never really been explained why she trains in the martial arts or how she has all this stuff.
Well, that again for the sequel, you probably meet the Ox King.
She should have ran and smacked him. Why is she running, kiss her? She should just like, that's for punt kicking me. This is for I accept your apology.
He's so awkward.
Who?
I let you hit me. See, that feels more appropriate. Bonding over fighting.
It kind of does.
So,
I'm done. I'm done. I can't. I regret everything. I regret buying this movie. I regret it. If it was
Okay.
up to me, I
So-
can't. I can't.
here's one thing that really gets me.
Okay.
Where's the evolution in any of this?
There's no evolution.
It evolved from the original version by not listening to anything that Akira Toriyama had suggested.
Exactly. That's the evolution.
But here's the thing. In the grand context of, fighter movies, which this definitely is, as well as sci-fi, it didn't do a lot of things wrong. It did some things wrong, don't get me wrong. But it's not as bad as people really claim it to be. It's just compared to all the other versions of Dragon Ball we've gotten, which have been in animated form and thus closer to the original product, it does stand out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just not as good as it should have been.
Like I said, it was definitely one of the movies of 2009.
Yeah.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania.
Texas Battle.
With another video.
Nah, it was honestly, it was okay. It was more enjoyable than that direct we did last week, which was, what did we do? Oh, Caddyshack 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
I'm sorry. We have the additional scene. Gee, she's bringing stuff over. I wonder who she's bringing it for.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania.
Who is she bringing it for? I forget.
I don't remember. It was
No, I
incredibly-
didn't remember that there was an extra scene. I mean,
incredibly
it makes
long, drawn-out
sense, but
This incredibly long, drawn out, boring ass scene.
Yeah. That's why I can't. I'm done. I can't. I quickly took the DVD out.
You're like, I can't even finish the final scene.
I mean, I kind of want to guess it's Piccolo, because who else would be injured from that?
It's also a very big house this lady has.
Piccolo, they need to redo the whole Dragon Ball movie. It needs to be revamped. Audience,
God, this
I
this-
regret.
Thank God, they
Whatever.
are.
By the way, if you're gonna have a mid-credit scene, for God's sakes, make it faster.
Yes. That's why I'm not watching.
It's
Okay,
Piccolo.
how did she end up with the body?
I don't know.
Oh,
He was down and out. Mai had been shot. How did she get him?
I don't know. Why did Daisy come back at the end of Super Mario Brothers?
Because they had to set
It's
it up
in-
for the second movie.
It's in the That's exactly the point.
For the second movie.
But yeah, this was not a good movie.
yes.
It was definitely a movie, but not a good.
Good movie. Thank you. I regret. I would kick myself. I would. You know what? I probably bought it because of the anticipation of it being Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
But as an adult sitting here watching it, it's like, what the hell are you thinking?
Past Davion, were you on drugs at that time?
But okay, well, let's be fair. Good points for the artistic direction they took with this parallel universe, Goku and Master Roshi and everything.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much worked with the scenario given.
They did what they could with the script and everything. Yes, I'll give them that.
Right, with the fact that it's an older Goku, with the fact that, you know, it's obviously then an older Bulma, with the fact that obviously there's a Chi-Chi element that has to play in eventually, considering we're dealing with hormones and stuff.
Well, again, you had the point that it's like this is a hypothetical. What if Gohan didn't die? You know, when Goku was 12, You
Right.
know, what if he didn't kill him by accident? And then it carries the story out another 6 years. It is plausible from that particular standpoint. So I give credit there. That was a good point on your part.
I think
Of that what
the
if.
biggest issue with this, besides Yamcha is just an issue, but the biggest issue with this is that because it's so short, you barely have enough time to give a damn enough about Piccolo and his endeavors.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There should have been more time with Piccolo. They should have shown him being released, whether it be by the Red Ribbon Army or not. I would have loved to have seen him just go roughshod on like a King Pilaf and just like rough up the whole army, and then Mai's just left alive to be an assistant. You know, it's like that I would have enjoyed more, because then we see him more as a threat, so that when we do get to this end credits scene where we see him being rehabbed, we actually care that he's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
That, I think, is the biggest injustice of this. Not the casting of the heroes, not Chow Yun-fat, not any of that. You get someone like James Marsters, and you put him in this freaking makeup, and you barely utilize him at all. One of the cornerstones of the franchise leading into the future, and he's throwaway. He could have easily just been a Red Ribbon General or an android or something.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's fair. You know, I mean, honestly, it's not, like I said, it's not a terrible film. We've done worse on Bad Movie Beatdown. You know,
Yeah.
Caddyshack 2 by far and away. Oh my God. Street Fighter Legend Chun-Li was boring as snot.
Boring.
You know, this one I could do again if I had to. It's not terrible. Yeah, I can separate enough as its own independent movie,
Right.
but it's not boring, which is the biggest thing.
Okay, so like I was saying with this film, I regret again buying the DVD.
And
But,
yet,
But
who is the one who kept showing it off to us?
Shut up. Shut up. But Scott make a good point. I could see this film maybe again, if I'm on a lounge chair.
Got a drink in your hand for every Goku fart phase.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Compared to Caddyshack and Legend of Chun-Li, this is not bad.
Not good, but not bad.
Yeah, not bad compared to those two.
At worst, you could say this was a cash grab.
Oh yeah, 100% cash grab.
Yeah. Like if I would say Legend of Chun-Li should have been it's a dumpster fire.
Wow.
Caddyshack
2.
2.
Make sure you say 2.
Caddyshack 2, based on the nostalgic of the film. If it was something dealing with classic crappy films, I probably will watch it again and probably crack jokes like I did the other time. Talk about some.
Our songs, by the way, we have Rule, we have Worked Up, and that's the only 2 songs in the entire soundtrack. There's 2 songs in the song list in the entire credits. Soundtrack available.
Filmed on location in Mexico.
In Mexico. Yeah, 2 locations in Mexico.
Would not have figured Mexico.
Everything is filmed in Mexico.
Yeah.
No, just with all the CGI backgrounds, I wouldn't have figured Mexico.
Because it's cheaper.
They might have gotten some kind of
They could have
tax
done
break
that
on that,
all
yeah.
on a soundstage in LA.
I don't know. I don't know. So, would you see this movie again? Yes or no?
Who
Who
you asking me?
Because
Both
he's
of you.
already voiced his distaste.
Actually, Ryan, I'll start with you.
Go Ryan. Go Ryan.
You know what? If someone else had never seen this before, I'd watch it with them.
I think I can agree with that. Fair. D, are you setting fire to the DVD now?
I'm looking through the DVD at this moment. I guess this is me, the older self, looking through this DVD, but the younger me probably was like, "Oh yes, this was a good film, guys. It's Dragon Ball." But I will say this. I agree with y'all. I would do the same thing. If somebody never seen this film, we will sit here and probably have a drinking game watching this film.
Yes. I would say I'd have to up the ante for the next time, sure.
I'm sure there probably are drinking games for this movie, too.
Right.
Yeah.
Like for every time they say Dragon Ball, I eat like a cheese puff just because it looks like one.
God.
Message.
All right, Jen. I think we're good at this point. You think you're all right?
Yeah, I mean, as far as bad movies are concerned, I think this thing suffers more just from fan expectation. And I would want to believe that in the future, based upon how we've worked with Super and how the Super movies have done so well so far, I wouldn't be against seeing another attempt at a live-action version. I just would say, if you're going to do it, base it off of the stuff we already are familiar with. Base it on Vegeta already being with Bulma and stuff of that nature. Bring in Gohan and Trunks, do like the whole big family thing. Because then you have enough characters that you have enough to latch onto.
Fair. All right. Okay, we're going to call it from now.
Don't use Yamcha. Just
if there is a sequel, though, we'll find out about it at that point.
If you want to, show Yamcha on a television screen batting a homer.
There you go.
And that's all you get in the movie.
All the cameo of Yamcha you're going to need. So, all right, we're going to call it here. D, thank you very much. Ryan, thank you very much. Goku down there, thank you. Good. Yeah, thank you, Ish. Honestly,
you did what you could.
You did what you could. With that. So, anyway.
Especially with the fart face.
Exactly.
I gotta see if that guy does anything else in his career after this movie.
Dude.
Only because that fart face is just
he was in an episode
so
of Doctor Who as a superhero. I'll leave you that. So, all right, guys. Catch you later. Take